Okay, so we're gonna put in our passives now. So I was correct, we were gonna go this way. I'm following a guide. I'll link it in the description, I think. This guy's hella fun to play. I played him a few leagues ago, didn't do it quite the way you're supposed to, but I'm gonna do it correctly now. So, this looks really intimidating, and it kinda is, but my best advice to you is, pick a character that does a specific thing. So like a spellcaster, or uses mana, or uses orbs, or whatever. Learn what that character does, and then as it fills out a specific part of the tree, learn what that part of the tree does, so that way you know where everything is. And then pick a different character, like over here. I think this one is the raider. Okay, right? And then like learn what this side of the tree does with that character, and you know, down here. And I'd tell you to play a strength character first, because you're going to want to know where all the good life nodes are. And then you'll eventually learn what most of the tree does. I don't really know what all the tree does, but I have a good idea of where things are supposed to be pathed to, if that makes sense. So, I'm also going to give you a small overview of this. It's a lot more complicated, but basically there's like these small nodes, and then there's like notables, right? That give you like big stuff. So like, oh, 5% life, regeneration. Oh, energy shield. Oh, might get these later. Then you have notables, which give you like a big thing, right? So like, oh, 10 strength, 10 intelligence, 1% life regenerated per second, lots of energy shield, you know, bigger stuff, right? At least, you know, more useful things, or larger things. So like this one gives you 20 dexterity. This is bigger than the ones that give you 10 dexterity and nothing else. Then you have keystones, which completely change the way your character works. The one I'll be going for eventually is this one, Ancestral Bond. You can't deal damage with skills yourself. You can have up to one additional totem summoned at a time. And oh boy, are we gonna start adding additional totems as things go on. But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go up here. Basically, this game is sometimes called Path of Life Node, and it's both a criticism and advice. This is what I recommend you do. Oh, is that it? Okay. You get a skill point every time you level, and you get skill points from quests. I recommend you do the quests that give you skill points. I really do. And if you wanted to refund passes, you press the button and you hit apply. I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, so off we go. We're at the ledge, if you recall. Ooh, Iron Ring. I mean, that's physical damage, but whatever. Chromatic Orb is also very nice very early. What does my wand give me? Just put that down. Increase spell damage. Oh, so that's a shitload. Yeah, and it's got resistance on it, so that's pretty nice. Oh, I leveled again. Silver coin. Okay, these will be usable way later. You'll meet the NPC when it happens. So I'm gonna now that I know which path I'm taking, I'm gonna be get it, path. I'm gonna be entering those in as I go, which is what you should do. If you have a second screen, email. Does it work? No. Okay. I highly recommend you you follow a guide, and then just read it, understand it. Okay.
This one is captured.
Getting really bad latency spikes. God damn it! Look at that! Look at that! That's a latency spike right there. It'll happen when you enter like a door or go through a portal or something, but it shouldn't happen intermittently for no reason. Servers might be packed today, so I'd be willing to give some benefit of the doubt, but I really don't think so. Oh, okay, I'm gonna drag this guy away, because that totem guy deals a lot of damage. I want to get rid of all those other little guys. It's really nice. Okay. Does the symbol change when, or does that mean I've caught it already? It gets health back when you fuck up. That's annoying. I'm out of nets! No! Okay, I know what to do. You're not gonna trick me. I have identity scrolls, right? Yeah.
Prepared for the
Urge's
end.
nets. Oh, I can get bigger nets. That's not what I want, though. Alright. Back to town. Oh, also, your portal is not going to look like this. So don't expect it to look like that. Yeah.
First ones look
Can't
upon this
outsmart me.
capsule with pride, Exile.
Simple road.
You hunt
Oh,
well.
yes. Okay. This has spell damage on it. Except I don't deal with that later. Oh yeah, Mr. Totem guy, you ready for this? I got my own totem. Ooh, an amulet. Okay. Really could use some TP scrolls and some. Oh, TP scrolls are also worth one identity scroll, so you can easily just supplement your portal scrolls for identity scrolls if you have too many. And don't worry, they'll start dropping a lot more. So like, don't fret if you can't identify everything. These are shrines. If you know what they, if you played Diablo 2, you know what these do. But they have a bunch of different effects from. Oh man, deal electric damage around you, or move really fast and cast really fast, or have a shit ton of regeneration for both your mana and your health. And I don't know if that applies to Energy Shield because I haven't actually played a real
God
Energy
bless
Shield
you on this
character
fine
yet.
day, Exile.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
This here island
Oh,
of faith
I
has
should have
been
done
made
that.
home, sweet home, by a small horde of corrupted filth. It falls to you and I to cleanse and claim this place in the name of God. Steal your entrails, Exile. You're about to get your hands dirty.
So these are Forsaken Master. Oh boy. Okay, I didn't know the music changed like this. So these are Forsaken Masters. They have to do a bunch of different things in order to get reputation for them, so you can craft stuff. You want specific ones before you want others, but you won't be introduced to them all in one act. I think you can get 2 in this one, and then 3 in each subsequent act. Could be wrong about that. I know there are 8 in total, and you don't get the last one until you beat the game, for obvious reasons that I will explain when we get there. That's a little ways away. So, for this particular challenge, you just have to kill things in the circle. I'll click on his lore again, so that way you can listen to it. I don't think I've listened to it in full for years. As riveting gameplay, but it's also worth the experience, so you should always do it, and it also drops stuff.
That was
so.
some damn divine slaughter you delivered there, Crusader. You did God proud today. You come visit me in Line Eyes Watch next time you're there, for I've more crusading where that came from.
Okay, dudes. Okay, so you see I got reputation. I got not a lot. The later, so like, it's dependent on the level of the map that you're in. So like a level 50 guy will give you a lot more experience than one in a level 7 area.
The corrupted are lying low at the moment, Crusader. Seems that we've given them more than their fill of righteousness. It's just the calm before the storm, though. The next time we meet out here, you'll have all the smiting you can stomach. I promise you that.
Okay, so he should be available in town now. So, when those hit level 3, you can get a hideout. Goat men count as beasts? I mean, I guess so, but alright. I don't know, wouldn't those count as human enemies? Ooh, okay, we're getting that. Drop the totem. Increase fire damage, which I'm actually using, so that's pretty good. I guess it would be this one, because this one will be my instant flask. Eventually, I will roll a mod on it using orbs to cause it to be instant when you press it. You want one of those. You also want any flask that will give you immunity to bleeding. This is the climb, right? Okay, so I made the mistake in the last league that I missed an NPC that they basically force you to interact with. So I'm not going to do that this time. But just note that you can actually just ignore the NPC here and wonder, where is she? Oh, okay. Alchemy orbs. That turns normal items into rare items when you use the orb on it. I'm going to be using those mostly on maps, which...
Your humble servant, thanks.
Let's not even talk about those right now. Ooh, see, look, you can now purchase things with real money in a video game that's fake. But you should absolutely support the developers. I'd recommend just buying stash tabs if you want to do that, though. Because if you eventually want to get to the end game and sell stuff, you're gonna want more stash tabs. there's lots of different types of rope. I don't know if that's going to be like an issue. So I don't want like a million different types of rope, or like, I guess they're different tiers, so I guess you'd only carry the best tier, but you can't guarantee the best tier to drop. Alright, yeah, so let's get the shield. So we don't need glacial hammer anymore. Maximum energy shield and shield fire resistance. It's technically less spell damage, but it's got more energy shield on it, which I kind of want. So you do have to get some life. You gotta get some stuff into. Look! Oh my God! Look at this. All right. Oh. Well, that sucks. I guess later. I don't know why it says I don't have those bound, because I do. Well, see you later.
I've but one purpose in life now. Defend the last vestiges of faith in this god-forsaken land. Well, can't be completely god-forsaken. He sent you and me here, didn't he? Now, I've a few trinkets lying about that might be of use to you. Adornments imbued with what little faith I can muster in this accursed place. That said, the more corruption we smite, the more faithful I'm likely to be feeling. I can make some damn fine baubles when my divine ire is up. In the meantime, let me know if any of my current pieces catch your eye.
Yeah, so all of these people sell you stuff, but he can eventually craft mods onto jewelry, which you are really, really going to want. Okay. Creates energy. Nothing good in here. Okay. And we'll just sell that for the orbs. Okay. Alright. Well, that's a little annoying, but we'll deal with that. Oh, yeah, another time. We'll go over that another time.
While we live,
I'm getting some serious lag spikes. Oh my God. Okay, let's put this in. More stats. 14% spell damage. God damn. And cast speed, which is good. It doesn't make your projectiles move any faster. But, you know. Okay, so since we cleared this out, I think this is the correct way. Since we cleared this out, we don't actually have to do it again. It's just a little tedious. That's what happens when you disconnect. It's also why I don't actually recommend you play hardcore, because if you disconnect and your character died because of it, you're screwed. Okay, so gems can drop out in the world. There are only a few gems you can only get from them dropping. But we probably won't run into those as we go through this. You're more likely to find them later, but who knows. The gems you do want to pick up, though, are the ones with quality on them. There are many ways you can apply quality to an item depending on what item it is. But gems are, in terms of being able to get it to 20%, which is the highest quality you can get something, it's very expensive compared to like getting a weapon or a shield or some armor to level to 20% quality. And the quality does different things depending on what the item is, you know. Sometimes it's worth it and sometimes it's not. Sometimes the quality gives you a bigger radius on your aura, which if you're playing by yourself, you know, why would you care, right? Or sometimes it can be increases damage by a percentage as its own mod. Ooh, okay. That's a good thing to have. Oh, it's got cold and fire resistance on it. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing it, boys. Except I'm getting really big latency spikes. That's not very fun. It'll be all right as long as we can find the waypoint. I don't know which quest. You get a quest that you get a movement skill, so that'll help speed things along as well. So I don't. Okay, this is the NPC I missed. Okay.
I've been waiting for you.
So you want to kill all these actually, because and you don't want to go up there if you can, because they will. I think there's a guy that jumps down and kills them all. So you don't want to do that. Oh no! I killed the beast! Oh! I hate you. I hate you. Couldn't even see it. It's got like some weird afterglow. One more.
Survivor,
Okay.
you are well prepared for the end.
Disappointed.
This is a fine.
You actually have to talk to this NPC or you
Thank
can't
you
use
for
it.
freeing me. The Mother of Death likes to play these little tricks on me, to remind me of my place. But she also sent you here to help. Let me return the favor, Exile. We will meet again in town, and then I will help you illuminate your path.
Okay.
Thank you for freeing me.
Yes, I already did that. How many recipes did I unlock? Alright. Alright. Rare tag. Is it really new? I captured these. Alright. Rare attack speed. Okay.
I must have time to gather my will.
Did it get captured or not? Why is it doing this?
This one is
Okay, it did
captured.
get captured.
I now will take it.
Alright. Oh, I didn't get the waypoint for the climb. Let's do that. Let's be smart. Oh. Alright. Oh. Let's be double smart. Because the prison, it should be right here. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, yeah, okay, it is there. Okay, so we can take the waypoint to the prison when we find it. Okay, found the waypoint. We're gonna click on that, on this thing though. Hold on. Alright. Once I get my movement skill, everything's gonna be fine. Oh, let's see what this carving says.
The black spirit infects living flesh and bone. The animals suffered first. Their bodies changed, their eyes filled with a hatred of mankind that is beyond instinct. Now it is we who must bend and bow like saplings before the sea-born gale. The firstborn of the kingdom of Calm greeted us this day. The firstborn of the kingdom of Calm was buried this day. Even our children are not spared the Black Spirit's touch. What have we done to enrage Rayclast? We look to Calm. Our king will lay the spirit of this land at peace.
Okay. Right, oh, let's go to town. Let's do that first.
The tale of Brutus was a popular one in the schools of Theopolis, taught in the hopes of deterring students from ambitions not condoned by the Templar. Brutus was warden of Axiom Prison and one of the most feared men in the Eternal Empire. But there the histories end, and the myth begins, with Brutus commissioning a witch to transform him in a mad attempt at immortality. A moment of hubris that didn't end well for anyone. If it's true, then Brutus has my pity. Some of us pay too dearly for our mistakes. Yet if you insist on learning from your own mistakes, then please, take one of these. You might need it.
Oh. Thank you. Okay. Chance to ignite, melee splash, added lightning damage, added fire damage. Okay, so if we're running a physical character, this would honestly be pretty good because it scales a lot because you get extra damage as fire. There's a lot of different modifiers and how they affect the specific damage that you deal are all different, but this one is pretty good. But since we're not actually dealing any physical damage, added lightning is better. Even though we're not going to be able to equip that or anything. But I want to show you this. You can buy gems. So you don't have access to everything. At least everything that every character has. But you can buy gems that you would want from Nessa. And there's a couple vendors all the way up to Act 4, I believe, that will sell you skill gems. And these level with you. You notice how these are level 3? At the end of the game, you can buy them at level 1. That's fine, but these level with you. So you will almost always be able to use these as long as you meet the stat requirements. So Dex, Int, and Strength. It all depends on what type of skill it is. That's regular flame totem, right? Yeah. I actually need to level a decoy totem. I don't have any scrolls. No. Oh. All right.
Farewell.
So actually, I want to level that decoy totem because I'm going to be using it in my build eventually.
What little help I can offer is yours.
Give me that decoy token. Bam. Alright. This means I can't identify something later. Is there anything here that I would want? Remote mine, minion damage, void manipulation. I think I'm gonna want this later. Unbound ailments, no. Frost wall, cold snap, no, none of these. Already have arcane surge support. Summon phantasm on kill is new, but I won't be using it. Blight's pretty dope. Actually, you know what? I need another scroll.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah, another 4 of these.
While we live,
All
we
right.
are blessed.
Let's try Blight. No, I've been using Frostbolt, and that's super cool, but let's try Blight. It's about the same level, and we can always put it back. So, accuracy, void manipulation. All right, let's level this dude. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, this deals chaos damage. All right.
While we live, we are blessed.
Put that there. Okay. All right, I like that. Let's do that. Oh, the crab guy? Oh, the cage brute. Turned to town to help them with battle. Oh, no? What? Alright.
Is it choice that carries you here, or is it fate? I see a need in you. A need to peer into your future. A need to follow the right path. But your future has already been cast. So open your mind and embrace it. Long ago, my people called me a Hatungo, a wise woman. Now they call me a revenant. But it is not my fate to return to the Mother of Death just yet. For now, I stand with one foot in this world, and the other foot in the realm of the dead. I'm an inquirer of the living, and an interpreter of death. I sense you have questions. For a gift of silver, I will answer them. But you seek more than answers. Riches, power. These I can also provide, in a way. All you have to do is join me. Heed my words, but walk your path. The future is mine to tell, but yours to claim. It is time to fulfill your prophecy.
Okay, so she's an NPC that was introduced in the Prophecy League. If you click Seek Prophecy, you'll get a prophecy. You need a silver coin, and each prophecy is worth 1 silver coin.
A dark presence hides just
You
out
will
of
slay the
sight.
cultists and
Only
the foes they
bodies
summon.
betray its movements.
Okay, so you pretty much, these will always spawn extra mobs or cause extra items to drop, or they're usually some benefit, right? Especially when you're leveling, these are really good. So seek as many prophecies as you can. I only have 1. Okay.
See you.
There's a fine line between man and monster. Brutus, the warden of Axiom Prison, he crossed that line long ago. A big lad, and as you know from Hillock, big lads are slow. Hit and run, that's the way to cut them down to size. Unless there's thaumaturgy involved, then forget the hitting bit, just run.
I don't know what that means.
Farewell.
Did I do the thing? Okay, yes. Alright. So we're gonna try Contagion. It's chaos damage. I'm gonna be using chaos damage in the future. Let's do it. Let's see if this is any faster. Can't move. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay, here we go. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Did they change Contagion? I thought it was a circle. This is pretty slow, actually. And I'm dealing extra chaos damage. Alright, you know what? Let's oh, I suppose I still have this, don't I? I hate these things. Oh, these endurance charges. Now, that's an annoying mod. It just means that they have more health and take less damage. Alright, so let's I thought there was another skill that you could put on people. Did they change contagion? I'm gonna look again. I'll snap back if it's an issue. No.
Hello.
Oh, it's not contagion, it's blight. There's my problem. Can I buy it? Oh, come on, what is going on? Look at this. Why are other people moving? Keep.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Oh, it did it. Okay. Alright.
Farewell.
I'm really confused. What is going on? Steam's not updating anything because I'm technically playing a Steam game right now, so what is going on? Okay. Actually, contagion. Okay. Okay, that's what I thought it was supposed to be. Alright. So, it doesn't actually say how much damage. Deal 10 damage per second. Deal 10.8. Alright. I kind of like that. Okay.
Purity will prevail.
Alright, I really don't like those necromancer guys because they keep rezzing people, but you should always kill the rare ones. I take it back.
My mana is spent.
The stuff they res doesn't grant you experience, by the way, so... Don't waste your time. Okay. And we're gonna go to Mind Over Matter. It's definitely what we're doing. We're not gonna be running any auras. We're not gonna be reserving any mana whatsoever. Cool thing about chaos damage, it goes through energy shield, so. Oh, it's Haku. Yes, okay, good.
Moana, warrior.
Oh, I did it again. Mission.
Yes, I call you warrior. Your eyes have already swept your surroundings, identifying threats and escape routes. There is anticipation in your stance, deadly focus in the easy ebb and tide of your breath. Yours is a heart that fights with every beat. I have need of a heart like that. In that haunted place there, a Karui's spirit awaits you. Lost he was, more than 2 centuries ago, fallen beyond battle. Bring him to me so that I might return him to his rightful place. It takes a warrior to find a warrior.
Tell him what, a warrior. See, his are always pretty much get to the end of the cave, kill the boss, run back. Sometimes it's, oh, you're already at the end of the cave, run back with a time limit, and the spirits always do weird stuff, so. I don't remember exactly, but I know it's worth killing stuff in here because there are specific items that can only drop in these locations. I don't know if it's this, or Vegan, or the whatchamacallit lady. Okay, I have to be careful with this now because I want this one. It says I have it already, but I still want one. Oh, okay. Let's just get out of that. Should work now. Come on. Does the net not work? Why isn't my net working? This doesn't make any sense. Come on. Oh, okay, you have to right click on it. Okay, there we go. Alright.
You are well prepared for the end.
It's a 1.
This is a fight.
Okay, I wish I didn't use a town portal scroll for that, but I won't care about that as time goes on, so... Oops, come on, click on that. There we go. Let's scroll this to pick that up. These usually don't take this long, especially when you have a movement skill, or do more damage. Which I will be at level 28. That's when things get crazy. Okay, this one summons Raging Spirits, so you can't really kill these. They just kind of disappear on their own. Also, don't stand in the giant AoE circles of death. I know I shouldn't have to explain that, but some people are just, I die. What are these? Oh, okay, you actually have to click on the spirit. Now, stipulation, see what I mean? You don't get experience for these either. Now, oh, I'm stuck. The stipulate, latency, no, please, no. I don't want to fail. No! God damn it. Okay, that's unfortunate. I guess empty my inventory now. 18% increased spell damage. Alright. It's just straight up better. Oh, I'm now level 12. Okay, that's not a problem.
Goodbye.
Okay. My portal's still up, right? Yeah, so. Alright, so I don't think I failed. I hope I didn't. It'd be really annoying if I did. The spirit should be about halfway through in there, so. He'll only res stuff when you have the spirit on you and he's actively resing stuff. So, should be fine. Where it is, I'm not sure. Come on, there it is. Okay. I guess they don't. I also don't get flash charges too. Yeah, excuse me. I guess they also don't get flash charges either. So that sucks. Now what are you gonna do? No, come on. Okay, here we go. No, they do not get flash charges. Please, please don't do this to me. Okay.
Still, there are lost spirits out there. They walk through my dreams, whisper their despair into my waking thoughts. Come speak with me when next you are in Lion Eye's watch. I'm certain the ancestors will have need of you once more.
Sure thing, bro. One of the characters you can play as is a Karui, so Karuis are the people that live in Rayclast. So he has different stuff to say to them, so you can get some sort of unique lore out of it, I guess, if you want. Okay. I generally don't like the prison. It's a maze in the worst way. It's not the end of the world, it's just really tedious, even though the mob density is pretty good. Depends on the skill you bring. I am not going Sunder, so I am not going to have a great time until I get my double totem, which is at level 28, just about. Ooh, another Quicksilver Flask. Alright, game just got faster. Alright. Gas and feeble, well, that's not good. Now I have numbers showing that I'm recording, so I actually can't see all my buffs and debuffs, but you should be able to see that.
My mana is spent.
That's physical damage, so I don't really care. There's the exit. Thank you. These are magic mobs. Keep trying to use my movement skill, which I don't have yet. I don't really remember. Oh, let's take that. I don't really remember when you get it either. I hit level 12? I did. No, please no. No, please don't do this to me. Okay. It's just shy of killing me. All right. We're basically at the boss now.
Your answer's here, heretic. In Rayclast. But I don't think you'll like it very much.
Where are you going? No, don't go in there. Alright, where are we going with this? Yep, this way. Yes, I want to apply my passive skill point. Okay. Alright. Alright. No. Well, the boss is coming up, so this is gonna blow if I die, or if I disconnect. So I gotta walk back. Oh, did I didn't actually read Chevron's journal, did I? Let's do that. Sorry about that.
Still the Karui barbarians advance upon us. Lina is dead. His legion slaughtered, along with every eternal man, woman, and child from Lionai's watch to the foot of our axiom. Should the need arise, we shall retreat through Prisoner's Gate, raising my barricade behind us. Yet our salvation is at hand. Foul times demand heroic deeds, and through my arts our Lord Brutus will arise anew to defend us. May the dry sands quench their thirst with Karui blood when our mighty warden delivers his judgment upon them.
Okay, so, I don't know how that's gonna work out. I guess it didn't. Look at all the blood. Look at all the hyper-realistic blood with the pixels. What is that moaning? Order protection.
My loyal Declan, give Our Lady Piety your absolute support and watch her with absolute scrutiny. There is much to learn from the likes of the Inquisitor, the Umbra, and the Soulless One. I would hate for Piety to feel that she need shoulder such perilous wisdom alone. Dominus.
Okay, Dominus. Got a great voice actor, I must say.
Your frightened heart echoes from these stones. Let me embrace you.
Hey man, leave my totem alone. It'd be nice to have my decoy totem, but I don't have the slots for it. Then he drops skeletons down, which you can easily just dispatch.
You belong to me.
I disagree with that assertion.
Rest now, tormented soul.
Good here. Since we're going back to 10 anyway, I'm gonna pick up whatever I can. Let's play some Tetris. pick up something. I guess not. Oops. Yeah, okay. Oh. Oh, it's not connected. Alright.
Dear Chevron, you have certainly had your work cut out for you with Lionized Legion. Do not concern yourself with Marseilles' complaints. Our Emperor is fully aware of the General's fickle nature. As to your need to accelerate the implantation process,
just pour in
I can
some
recommend a quite
soda
alteration. Dip the gem in a boiling solution of 6 parts blood and 1 part thormetic sulfite for no more than 13 seconds. Any longer, and you invite the crystal's wrath. Once the gem is withdrawn from the solution, you have but a few seconds to install the gem in the prepared flesh and close the wound. Should the gem cool too much prior to implantation, it will become inert, and your patient with it. Trust in that bountiful talent of yours, Chevron. My thoughts are with you. Malachi.
Okay, so I guess that explains how Brutus ended up where he was. He was already the warden here, and then something bad happened, and then they're like, oh, dude, we should raise him from the dead.